So let me. Okay, I did not want you to see that. No, I want you to see that. Anyways, this is my first live stream, and it's a chit chat for me. Look, I got my gloves. It's time to get my hands dirty. Yes. It's just a chit chat. I'm talking about Sansevieria. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's backwards. But it's Sansevieria. It's a snake plant. And I got it yesterday, but you can't see inside of it. It's really dry. And the person that I bought it from seems to know a lot about it. I don't know if he was the one who actually grew it, but for the price, I got out of it 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plants. And with that, I also got, which I watered earlier so I don't want to get it dripping on my laptop, peperomia. But can you see? Is that there's a tiny thing down there. I don't think you can see. It's dripping. Okay. So I've actually put it in the sink. I took it out, I inspected it. There's nothing going on. There seems to be a little root. Can I pull it out? Yeah, I'm getting all over my laptop. Never mind. You can't see that. Yes, Papa. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're gonna change it soon. We are going to change it soon. So let me put. I'm gonna put it back where it is because I do need to repot this guy. Let me take it out of. Let me take it out without damaging it. It is badly in need of repotting. When I got it yesterday, I noticed some stuff crawling around. I don't know what it is. Some stuff crawling around. And when I got it yesterday, a gentleman the person told me to repot it right away. So he also said that it needs to be crowded. So it doesn't need to be in anything huge, anything big. So if I'm still here, I'm repotting it. Just go a little bit bigger for now. I also wanted to separate the babies from it. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to because I gotta go. And also, I'm new to this plant and indoors. We usually see them back home, but they grow like in the ground. And as someone from Jamaica came up and they saw it and they're like, "Okay, go buy a wild plant." No, I'm gonna go buy no wild plant. I need this one for inside my house because it purifies the air and it allows for better breathing, better living, a healthier me, and healthier kids, right? So I am going to separate. I just popped your root out. Forget that. So I'm just going a little bit bigger, and I just got this from Dollar Tree. It is so cool. It's a pointed tin chair. So it's supposed to prune. It's good for pruning dead plants. But look at this. I love this because my kids, the boys, play with everything. So I can do that. And when I'm ready, I do that and slip it back up. And I'm good to go. But I also got this as a decorative pot. The pot that this plant was in, it was huge and heavy, and I liked the color of it, but I just didn't want the heavy plant. It also has no drainage in it, so it's just for decorative purposes. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna repot my plant and just slip it in here. The top part is showing a little bit, but it's alright. That's okay. I told you I wanted to propagate it, so I went ahead and I got this one from my kids' room. I'm actually gonna do a DIY on this, so I'll let you know. I'll probably do a video how I do my DIY. I don't know. We'll see. Also, so this just drops right inside. Yay! Just like that. And all you'll see is a little tin with a plant coming up. It's not going to be hanging like this though. I'm going to build a shelf for it, so it's going to sit on my shelf. So that's fine. Let me repop this because I got it out. I'm going to get rid of the dirt. All of it. I know. I probably should save some of it and use it back, but no. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. I saw some stuff crawling around in it yesterday, and I really don't want that in my home right now because of my new babies that I have over there. Yes, so I don't need all of that. So I'm just gonna knock the dirt off, loosen the roots a little bit, and get rid of the dirt. Mommy, what are you doing, Mommy? What's that? You're telling me the time? I'm just trying to loosen the plant and get rid of the dirt. My camera just broke, y'all. Like, honestly, I took it out and I have no clue what is going on with it. It seems like I had some oil in my bag, and the oil actually got into the camera. So when I turn my camera on, which is what I prefer to do, use a camera, but doesn't always work that way. Turn it around. Can turn it around. So I don't really want to disturb the plant. I'm just knocking it because I just need the dirt to get out rather than disturbing the full plant itself. Disturbing the roots. And I was told they itch. Someone told me that yesterday. They itch. Can I separate it? Am I able to? It has a lot of roots, so maybe I'll just try to see if I can separate them. Maybe I'll separate them in 3. I'm gonna put the 2 bigger ones back together, and maybe I'll separate the babies. So see, that's all I'm doing. Getting rid of the dirt, and I'm losing losing a little bit of roots as I go. That's fine. I'm not really being too tough with it, too rough with it either. I'm just trying to loosen the dirt. So this plant, it's pretty. I love the color of it. And it purifies the ear. I've noticed a while back, my son's nose was bleeding, and I can only assume that maybe that's the reason why, because it's too dry in here. It's very dry in here. Every year this time I have a problem with that. So let's just fix it one way or another. I hope I'm not breaking up my plants. So Yeah. I just got rid of the dirt because I saw some stuff crawling around in it yesterday. I have no idea what it is. But look, I think I can separate it now. See? I can take this piece out because it has its own roots, and I can take this one out. I think I'm going to. But I need to wash it off so I can get a clear view of what I'm doing. I'm just going to get rid of all the dirt and get my own dirt. Oh, let me show you something. So I got this yesterday, right? The person was throwing it out. It looked really horrible. And I thought, just give it a try. You never know. And I did because I can't find it. One of them actually had a tiny root. See? Two. See? I didn't know because I wasn't sure. It's peace lily, by the way. I wasn't sure if it can be propagated this way, but I thought, you know what? Let's just try and see what happens. So it's a tiny root. It's the only one that rooted. I assume it's gonna take a while, but we'll just let it sit. And this one that just came out, I'm just gonna let it sit. And hopefully I'll be able to get a plant from it. This! I know if my dad watched my video, he'll know that this plant actually came into that pot. Don't mind my kitchen, it's dirty. This pot, right? It's big, it's heavy, it's just huge, humongous. And the plant was just there. It was just one leaf. And I thought, why you have just one leaf and doing nothing else? When I pulled it out, I thought, let me pull it out and see what's going on with it. Can you see? When I pulled it out, all of this, it stings. But it's a Diphyllobacia, and I don't really want to fool around with it because the sap is very poisonous. So I thought, you know what? Let me leave it until I get a proper scissors or clippers. I can always cut it off, right? But look, when I took it out yesterday, can you see? It barely had any root on it. Barely. So I thought, you know what? Water propagation is usually faster. And not only that, it's just a juice bottle I had, and I put it in there. I see roots flying all over the place. So I thought, let me just put it in here and watch it, right? And see what happens to it. And it's doing something. I'll have a video on that later, another time. So I'm just cleaning out my sink. Let me get rid of this one because I'm not using that one. I'm going to use my cactus mixes bowl because I bought a succulent mix. I am 5 and I'm going chit chat. So I'm still here, getting my cactus mix and my stuff. So this is just a mixture I put in this jug. I bought it from Costco. And my Miracle Grow cactus palm and succulent. So I'm gonna use it just because the Sansevieria, they like to be really dry. They like to drain out. So I'm gonna wash the roots and then we're gonna plant it. And then I'm gonna see. First, I have to see what I'm working with, and then I'll know. Then I'll know exactly what to do with it. Ooh, beauty. Oh, it's about it doesn't die on me. Too long. I'm just washing the roots, washing it off. Oh, I need to get rid of as much of the dirt as I possibly can. I don't usually get rid of the dirts that they come into, but in this case, when I know that there's stuff in the roots, in the dirt, I think I just need to get rid of it before it spreads. And then I'm gonna go on the road and come back. And then by that time, I'll be able to inspect the roots, and then inspect my other plants. I won't uproot this again. I don't want any problem with it. So, oh gosh. Hold on. I'm just gonna show you what I'm working with after. This is what I'm working with. Will I be able to separate it? Messing up my computer. Okay. So already it starts to separate itself. There. Oh, so it's two different plants. What should I do with it? I'm not gonna upset the plants. No, I'm not going to. But what I'm going to do though is this has its own roots. I am going to plant it separately. So I'm just gonna put them back. The smaller one is gonna go back into its own container, its home, and it's gonna stay here. Not what I had in mind. I'm gonna sacrifice one of them. Let's flip it. Let's clip it and see, because I need peace in my room and I need peace in the kids' room. Oh, I am going to clip this right here. See? And I just separated it. I'm looking for this was a pot that I had. 116. So I'm gonna put this in here, and it is going to stay in here and root. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my mixture in it. It's a little bit. Why in the world did I do that? That's gonna go back, and this is gonna go back in its home. This is gonna go back in its home because this has a whole lot of space. And then I'm gonna put this one in the bigger container. So let's start planting. Where is it? Ah! Just trying to hurry up. So I put a little bit of my regular soil, And then I'm gonna take a little bit of my cactus succulent and I'm gonna put it in, but I'm gonna mix it around. And I'm gonna do that for all of them. The what? Yes, I'm coming. So I'm just gonna put it into this. I'm sure we found these, and I'm just gonna mix it around. Mix it around, and then I'm gonna put it in here. One problem that I have is this pot is gonna give me a hard time, so I don't think I'm going to do it. I am going to save this mix. So I'm just trying to see which one it sits better in. And I think it sits better in here. Yeah. It's just not gonna look too pretty. It's just gonna sit here until I get in a proper home. A proper decorative pot. See, I'd rather have a bigger camera rather than to do this, because then I can move my camera around and I can show you what I'm doing. So I put my mixture in, and this pot is a little bit too tiny. It's gonna grow out of its home soon, but that's fine. I'll use what I have. I'll just use what I have for now, and it needs a little bit more mixture. I'm just gonna put this on the top, and then put some stones on top of it to decorate it. I just won't water it too often. I'm getting soil all over my laptop. And then I just push it down. So the root is still sticking out. And then I just push it down. I'm not gonna drench it just yet. I am also watching the time. Just a little bit. Because I don't want, when I water it, the water flows over. There. Now what I'm doing is putting some stones on the top just to keep it, and I need something to keep it from falling or from tilting. And I'm just putting stones on top of it. I hope you can see that. I'll just put a little bit more stones later. So there is my little baby. Root, honey, root. I'll just have to take a little bit more care of that one. And I'm going to do the same thing for the next pot. I'm just going to put my soil. And mix it with some cactus mix. And just mix it. And just mix it around. That's all I'm doing. It feels like you're playing in dirt. Feels like you're playing in sand. I also need to go to do some plant shopping. That I can't wait for. I did yarn shopping a while back. So I'm gonna post up that video. This bowl. And all of these pots have drainage holes in them because this plant does not like to be wet. They call it wet feet. So I'm just gonna lay in here. Oh, I wish you could see this beauty with the roots. And I'm going to pack some soil on it. And the person that sold it to me told me that they like to be root bound. So they like to be root bound. So I'm not going to give it too much of a bigger pot. And you bet I got a lot of cleaning to do when I'm done. And I don't have the time for it right now. But I'm just packing dirt in it, and I gotta go outside to get more dirt. I need to get more dirt for the other one. Okay, so this is a pot for the one that I cut, and they're all gonna go in separate places. But just because I just upset the plant, I'm not gonna put them in the separate places right now. I'm just gonna leave them where they were when I brought them home, because I really want them to live. I don't want them to die. So I'm going to leave them, and these are just some stones that I have. I'm just gonna decorate it. I need a stick as well. I need something to keep it up right there. And I also tried using some eggshells. They're just messy. I don't know. I've seen people use it and say that it's good, but to me, it's just a mess. So there. So here is number 2 and the last one because I gotta go. I need more dirt. I need more soil. Okay. I gotta go outside on my balcony and get some more soil. I'll be right back. Well, that was not successful right now. I just thought I'll just come back. And since I did 2, I'll plant this baby up. And I'll just give you an update of what it looks like when I'm done. And then I'm going to clean up and then I'm going to go. Oh, I love this plant right here. I really love this plant. My Dracaena marginata. From I got it as a baby. I got it a little baby. I think I paid $2.99 for it. It was tiny, tiny, tiny. And look how much it has grown. Look how much it has grown. And out of it, there's no decorative stones in there. It's all covered. But it looks like it's becoming a little bit pop bound. But I'll just leave it for now. There's a lot more space at the bottom. Maybe it doesn't like my pot. But from this one tiny baby, it gave me 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus the stem itself, we can propagate this. But it's growing up new leaves right there. I'll go on and on about this plant growing new leaves. So apart from watering it, I also miss the foliage because it's just beautiful. It's really pretty when it's wet. And now it's leaving watermarks on them, and I just need to get a cloth and just wipe them down, and that's it. It's not getting any sunlight, but it stays in my kitchen where it's bright all the time. So my kitchen light does not go out. I don't turn it off. So these plants stay in here and they thrive. Yeah. And this is its new home because my peppers were up there. That's in my next video as well. So I'm going to put this little guy in its cozy little corner. And I'll call it a day. Thank you so much. I've gone half an hour already just talking about my Sansevieria. OMG. Alright, let's go. See you in the next video. It was fun. Whoa. Good. Thank you. Hi from Turkey. Hello. Donald Trump, thank you for your... What are you doing? Oh. Hi. Are you calling it Murat Gel? Hi. Hi. How are you? What am I doing? I'm planting Sansevieria. And I just took it out of its home and I'm putting it into a new home. So I'm going to put them where they're supposed to go. And I'm going to run. I'm not going to plant the next one here. But, okay, say for example this one, it needs a bigger pot because its roots are longer. And I'm just concerned that it's a little bit too close to the pot right here. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. So I probably have to get a bigger pot. I really like this though for my kids' name. And I'm going to... I'll probably just get it a bigger pot. Not right now because I just repotted it. And I don't really want to upset the plant anymore. So I'm going to leave it, let it settle in. I probably should water it because it hasn't been watered. When I picked it up, it was really, really dry. So I'm going to repot. I'm repotting this one. I'm going to repot the last one. I'm not going to cut it at all. I'm going to see how well the one that I cut, how well it's going to do. And then if it survives, which I really hope it does, then I'll come back and I'll cut that one because my aim is to get like maybe one in every corner of my house. So I'm going to repot this and I'm going to put it in its decorative pot. Beauty. Beauty. I'm not sure where I want to put this, where my home I want to put this. So I'll see. I'll try. I'll see what happens. Alright, so this is my sign off video. Bye to my Justina Marginata. And I will see you in my next video. Oh, I did post up another video yesterday. So check it out. It's my kids doing their craft. So check that out as well. And look forward for more videos. I do have more things coming up. It's planting season. I'm doing some of that a little bit. I wanted to do my house organizing, but it's a lot of work because I gotta get rid of a lot of things in my home, and I need to cut down. So it's taking a while. I don't film that. I started and I didn't bother to film it, but I will be back. You will see me again. Thanks to everybody who stopped by to say hi. I've seen you. Keep them coming. Okay. That's weird. Anyways, I gotta go to attend to my plant, my Sansevieria, and then I'll be back. Hopefully, when I go up today, I'll get an anthurium. I just love the name. I love the plant. I also looked up ZZ plants. I love the ZZ plants, but they're huge. I live in a small space, so I don't think that's right for me. Got stuff all over me. I got dirt all over my laptop, but I'll clean it up later when I'm out.